episode 11, Things We Dread. I'm the B-Man.
I'm Bom'Chelle.
And we welcome you to our show. How's everybody doing? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? You were sick.
I was sick last week. We do apologize to everybody. We promised the show and then we didn't deliver.
Right. I just want to put it out there that today
This is a free show, though, so you'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah, so everybody can fuck themselves. I just want to put it out there that I'm sick this week, and I fucking showed up. I just want to say that.
Oh, no, I was sick.
I believe you. You were way ass sicker than I was.
I had like 103 fever. I was dying.
Listen, when you're not out there shaking your moneymaker and bringing home fucking dollar bills, I know you're sick.
I holla for $1. And if I'm not working, I ain't making money, so
it's true.
I like making money.
That's right. So if I have any like mucusy love phlegm that starts happening,
I'll let you know.
I'll try to keep it off the mic.
Try to keep it off me.
See?
You may hear some coughing tonight. It's
among other sounds.
Among other bodily functions.
Right.
So I was thinking, when I was sick, I decided this time that normally when I get sick, I don't go to the doctor.
Right.
I'm like, screw it with the doctor, because the doctor doesn't ever know anything. You go to the doctor, they're like, oh, well, let's give you an antibiotic, and then that's the end of the story. And since my mom's a pharmacist, I could bypass all that and just go get the antibiotic.
Your mom's a pharmacist?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's my family trait.
Really?
Yeah, except for me. I don't do the pharmacy thing.
I didn't know that.
So I usually just, I won't go. But this time, I was feeling pretty awful. It was getting worse throughout the day. Then Paul, our favorite Paul, told me I looked like a zombie and like looked like I was dying and I should go to the doctor. And then I decided to go to the doctor. So I go to this Palisades Urgent Care down in Rockland.
Jesus.
And one thing about this place is they only seem to hire good-looking people.
Excellent.
So I would be a shoo-in for the job there.
That's the kind of place I want to go when I'm sick.
They had a job opening. I sent it to you.
Is that from there?
Yeah. They only hire good-looking people, I'm telling you.
Thanks, Brandon. You just pretty much said I'm good-looking. I'll be in there. You did it.
I didn't mean to. So it's weird because normally you go into a doctor's office and it's like a bunch of like beasts behind the counter, like Jabba the Hutt.
Has the doctor seen you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like these are the most unhealthy looking people ever. But this place, they're like models in there. I don't know what's going on, but they're good looking.
Right.
So I go, I fill out the papers, all this kind of stuff. I get put into a room and a nurse comes in. And she's a pretty hot nurse.
Right.
So, she's talking to me, whatever. So the doctor comes in and he says that we're going to have to do a test. And I said,
in your colon.
He didn't explain what the test was exactly. So all of a sudden I'm like, what's the test? Because I don't like any surprises. Like I said, I need to know if you're
Put them up.
I said, if you're going to do a test, I need to know everything you're going to do before you do it. Otherwise, I'm going to be like fighting with you. I don't like.
Oh, you're one of those.
Oh, yeah.
See, now when I have to have any kind of anything done, I'm just like, bup. You don't even need to fucking tell me. Can you knock me out? Like, give me something, sleeping gas, whatever. Give me a shot, knock me out when I wake up.
Oh, you're a trooper. I am not a trooper. I am a vagina.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
They take a beating.
Oh, I'm the biggest scaredy cat at doctors, dentists, anything like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I would never think that.
Oh, I'm the worst.
Oh, my God.
You would be embarrassed to go with me.
I bet I would. I want to go with you sometime.
And next time I go to the doctor, or even worse, the dentist, you should come along.
Oh, I will.
It will be fodder for this show.
I'll definitely go.
So I'm talking to the doctor, whatever. He's like, oh, well, you got to behave yourself kind of deal. So I'm like, what are you going to do? He's like, well, we're going to stick Q-tips up your nose.
That's not where I thought they were going.
To do this flu test or something. So I'm like, I don't know if I could deal with that. And this like hot nurse, she's like, I'll hold you down. Don't worry.
Whoa.
I'm like, whoa, this is interesting. So
is this the pants off part of the procedure?
Nope, there's pants on.
All right.
So she's like, all I'm going to need you to do is take this tissue. I'm going to hold
it on my left breast.
She's like, I'm going to hold the tissue and you're going to pretend you're blowing your nose into the tissue. I'm like, so I'm going to blow my nose at you? She's like, no, you want to blow your nose and stop the snot right before it comes out.
Is that possible? Because I'm pretty sure that's how I got pregnant for my son.
So I have a hot nurse holding like a paper towel and asking me to blow my nose but stop the snot before it comes out. So I did So I do said activity, and then she takes a swab and starts swabbing boogers out of my nose.
Ugh.
And afterwards, I asked her, "You like this job?" She's like, "Yeah, I like it." I said, odd.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that a pretty hot nurse would want to swab boogers out of my nose.
Can you imagine what that hot nurse would fucking tolerate at home?
Right.
Or in the bedroom? Like, are there any bounds?
No boundaries.
None at all.
Blow your
You
nose
just
at
blow
me.
your nose at me.
Who wants a job like that?
No, not me. Not me.
And now I petition that there should be no hot nurses. I don't want a hot nurse.
You want like a hideously ugly nurse?
Yes. If I'm going to blow my nose at somebody, I don't want it to be a hot nurse.
See, now I feel the opposite. I don't even want to talk to ugly people.
Well, I don't blame you.
I don't even want to deal with them. And I don't want them to have to be like in my physical space dealing with me. I'll tell you what, my mom's oncologist. Every time we went in there, his receptionist was a mensch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good person.
No.
Oh. That's what a mensch means.
It is not.
Yeah, it's a good person.
Bullshit.
I think it is.
I'm about to Google this shit while I'm complaining. All right, well then that's not what she is. She's a fucking...
I think you're going to have to get your Yiddish straight, yo.
She's a disgusting wildebeest. She is too lazy to even fucking look up from her computer when she's addressing me. Now, every person that comes in here is a cancer patient. Look me in the fucking eye.
I just searched mensch, and the first thing that came up was mensch on a bench.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is. A mensch is a person of integrity and honor.
All right, that's not what she is. And that's not what I mean.
You're going to lose your Shiva status if you use your Yiddish words wrong.
Fuck you. I'm on to something else now. Now I'm on to the 30 days of mourning. What is that? It's after Shiva.
I don't know.
My Jewish mom told me.
Yartzeit?
Huh?
Yartzeit or something?
Something like that. Googly gum. I don't
Googly
remember.
gum?
So every time I go there... Oh, man, I've been saying mensch, and I don't mean that.
Yeah, mensch is a good person.
That's not what I mean.
And they sit on benches.
But when I say it, everybody knows what I mean.
No, they
say it
don't.
like that.
They just pretend they do.
Yeah?
They probably just nod their head at you. They're like, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
No, they're just like, this fucking lady's bitching about something. Who cares? I bet I make them
They're probably-
question the meaning of the word.
They're probably like, oh, we didn't know she's Jewish.
See, I didn't know that. Admirable characteristics, such as fortitude and firmness.
Oh, yeah. Mensch is a good thing.
Man, I don't want that. All right, well, then she's a fucking skank.
Definition of skank.
Her. Yeah, a person of integrity. Fuck me in the ass. That's totally not what I've ever meant in my life. So every time I've called somebody a mensch, I did not mean you were a person of integrity.
Well, you told them they were.
Well, that's fucking clearly not what I meant. Son of a bitch. I hope I called them something else too. So anyway, she's got like skin tags on her neck and shit. And her necklace, her thin fucking Walmart gold chain, like hangs on a couple of the nice skin tags, like right above her collarbone area. Like, she's disgusting. And she chews her nails down so far that they're like all red around the nail bed. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And you're like, your life is terrible. It's fucking awful. Like, looking at
She
your
probably has
fingernails,
cats.
many cats. And she probably saves her used tampons. She's gross. She's one of those people where I'm like, you're disgusting.
She probably eats cat food.
She probably eats cat food.
I just saw a documentary of a lady that eats cat food.
So many people are seeing these. My 9-year-old daughter's obsessed. She is obsessed with my weird addiction.
That's what it was.
Fuck those people. Fuck them. I scream at my television for them to kill themselves the same way I scream fucking the answers at Wheel of Fortune.
There was a dude
think
eating
that I
plastic.
Yeah. There was a woman eating cornstarch, and my daughter's like, that's a lot of cornstarch. I was like, yeah, that's enough cornstarch so that lady should fucking kill herself. My daughter was like, Mom, what if it's delicious? Go taste some cornstarch right now, Zoe. She's like, no, it's disgusting. Yeah, that lady should kill herself. There's another woman that ate pottery. This can't, I
How do you
won't
chew
believe
pottery?
she was like snapping it down like it was fucking peanut brittle. Like, I don't understand. This can't be real. It can't be real.
How many calories are in pottery?
Not enough to kill that lady.
No.
No. She's been eating pottery since she was like 13. She looked way ass older than that.
I'm more concerned about how it comes out.
Yeah. I guess it disintegrates in your body.
I wonder if you have to, like, as it comes out, you have to mold it.
Turn it into an ashtray. This used to be a terracotta pot.
I used to when I had to take pottery class in high school, and it was probably one of my worst classes.
Really?
That I ever took. Yeah, I tried at the beginning, so I would do these things.
The
whatever.
pinch pot.
Yeah, I did all these kind of things, and there was one project where I made something, and listen, it's not an expert art class,
Right.
so I make this thing. It's like
You're not in fucking college. You're in high school.
yeah. I make a bear, I think it was. Some kind of bear made out of ceramic. And the teacher bitches me out.
What?
Yeah, bitches me out about it. So I'm telling her, I'm like, I tried to make the bear.
Yeah.
What do you want from me? So she's like, I'm calling your parents, all
Did
this
you make the bear look like a dick?
No. I made it look like what I thought was a bear.
Oh,
but I'm
my
not the
God.
greatest of artists.
So it looked like a dick. Basically, it looked like a dick.
So I bring it home and show it to my mom. And it might have been June. No, it was high school. And teacher calls. And my mom, she could get a little defensive.
Of course.
So she goes, the teacher's like, Brandon's not trying in this ceramic class. He was supposed to make, this thing. And, he didn't do what he was supposed to do. And he's not putting forth effort. And my mom goes, he made an excellent clown. Get off his back. And the teacher goes, it was a bear.
I love your mom. I love her right now.
So that didn't end well.
No.
And then after that, since I just hated this teacher, I decided that I would be the pottery Unabomber. And what that would mean is I would put glaze inside these little things that I made so that they would explode in the kiln. Uh-huh. And this way take out everybody else's.
Everybody. Fuck everyone.
They were just trying to figure out what's going on. Why is everybody's stuff breaking? The pottery Unabomber.
Before it was cool to be a Unabomber.
Yep. Art class is the only class I had to drop out of in college.
So you're not artistic.
I'm autistic.
You're an idiot. But you can't.
I actually am artistic.
What do you do?
Nothing.
You're fucking idiot. I mean, do you draw? Do you paint?
I could play guitar.
All right. So you're.
I have a good eye.
So
I can
you're
tell
a
you if something
musician.
looks good. I can guide an artist into drawing the right thing.
I'm going to back away from the mic and cough my brains out right now.
Okay. So I had this class in college. It was at Rampo College. She's blowing her nose.
And this is one of my fucking topics, which is such fucking balls dick.
Art?
Not in a restaurant.
What's your topic?
People that fucking... Can you hear my face right now? Do I have any bats in the cave?
No bats.
All right.
I'll get a cotton swab and swab it out.
When people are... I'll put this back in my pocket so I don't lay it up all on your shit. When I'm out to dinner, and it happens a lot, way more often than it should, when people blow their fucking nose in public, where I'm eating, not just in public in general, because, if you're on the street or whatever, in a bus station, whatever, it doesn't matter. But if you're in a dining area, a restaurant, a diner, anything like that, and someone's fucking blowing their nose, it drives me insane. It literally makes me nuclear. I don't have road rage. I don't go crazy in the car. I don't have I'm not real easily set off. Believe it or not, in real life, I'm not easily set off.
I am.
I simmer all the time, but I don't I just don't freak on people. That fucking blowing your nose in public when I'm eating, you fuck. Oh my God, that drives me insane. And you know better. Everybody fucking knows better.
I always find it weird when the older people have the handkerchiefs.
Yeah.
Not the tissues, but they carry a handkerchief and they continually blow their nose in it.
And
then put it back in their pocket.
My ex-husband, the fireman, does that.
That's
Totally
very
disgusting.
weird.
It's very disgusting.
You've never heard of a disposable tissue?
That's what I say.
Why would you want to retain and collect your boogers?
I don't know. It's totally disgusting. And then put them in your pocket. And
I'm always just trying to get rid of my boogers.
Yeah, and then wipe your face with your 10 minutes ago boogers.
Weird.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. So I've had a lot of...
Are they trying not to waste paper?
I think that's what he said to me, but it's
You're really worried about wasting tissues?
Yeah, come on, buddy. burn them up in the fireplace.
If you don't waste paper, they'll stop growing trees. They grow trees just to make paper.
They do not.
They do too. They're paper farms.
Is that a lie?
No. If you stop using paper, they'll stop growing trees.
Can I tell you that while
you need to use your paper if you want more trees.
This doesn't even make any sense.
I'm telling you, do the research.
Okay, listen, I'm going to tell you right now because this is reminding me of it. I've actually been reminded several times already in this conversation. Somebody Facebooked me the other day, somebody that I'm friends with, and told me that we sound retarded. Hold on, I'm going to tell you exactly what they said.
They sound retarded.
Yeah. They told me that...
I'm already not concerned with this person's opinion. But let me hear it. I want to hear it.
Here's what they said to me. And I just want you to know that they listen to every single show.
Oh, yeah. You can't stop. Once you pop, you can't stop.
You can't. You can't. I want to sing that fucking Miley Cyrus song so bad right now. Okay. You're both a couple of retards, though. I said, gee, thanks. When you're both talking about something you don't know about is what I mean. Something you both don't know anything about. I said, well, that's why we're funny. Like, hello, you fucking don't you know?
We didn't claim to be experts on the topic.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking expert here.
I'm not a paper tree expert.
No, you're funny when you're funny.
This person's obnoxious.
I was pulling fists up. I said, because we are just idiots like everyone else, our stupidity makes us relatable, and our lack of filters is what makes us special. So we're just like everybody else, being dumb and not knowing anything. Then he told me about, part of the show that he enjoyed and whatever. And
which part did he masturbate to?
Canadian stripper glory holes was very enjoyable.
Oh, that's the part.
Yeah. But I mean, he's like a fan of the show. He really is, and he's a pretty funny guy on his own. But do you think people really think we're retarded?
I don't care.
Oh, I don't give a flying fuck. But I love that 2 hours ago you posted, I love that people think I'm an ass. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, I'm not claiming to be an expert on anything.
I am an expert in most things.
There's a couple things that I probably know more than the average bear about.
Such as?
I can't think of anything right now. Not a fucking thing. So for one reason or another, that I won't get into right now, I've spent a little bit of time in court recently.
Court.
Dun dun dun. More time than I want to. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Not this time. Not yet. And so I've been in court a lot. And I noticed that, I mean, I don't dress like a fucking homeless person. And normally, like, when we have an event or something like that, or we go to a party or whatever, you and I are usually in the same places at the same time.
We go to we run in the same circles.
We run that circle, yeah.
We go to the same Grammy nomination parties.
That's right. I dress to the occasion. Sometimes I dress up even more for the occasion because it gives me a reason to. People that fucking dress inappropriately for incredibly appropriate situations. Like, I was at a wedding over the summer. I was at 4 weddings over the summer. You know how many fucking men in sandals I saw at weddings?
Obnoxious.
Not just like, it wasn't like, oh, we're at a beach wedding, because we were at one of those. But the other 3 were not beach weddings. Men in sandals. You're at my fucking wedding. You wear a pair of sandals, I'm going to drop a rock on your foot.
You should have.
I think it's rude.
I don't really care how people dress.
I do. I think there are certain situations where go the extra mile. You know what I mean? Put on a clean pair of pants. For instance, when you know you're going to court, wash your fucking hair. Don't wear Halloween printed pajamas and a pair of fucking Uggs when you're going to court. You fucking idiot. I wanted to say mensch, and now I can't ever use that word again because it never applies. Scumbags. Complete
They just don't know how to dress.
No. Well, it's not... Listen, even if their clothes are fucking shitty and they're, I don't know, living in a dumpster, whatever, you can wash your fucking hair.
You can.
Wash your hair.
It doesn't cost that much.
No, it doesn't. Wash your makeup off your face. Just wipe the grease off your face. Do something. These people were disgusting. Disgusting. And court doesn't sneak up on you. You have notice. You know you're going to be before a judge. You can't clean your act up for one day.
Apparently not.
You don't have one pair of pants that's not fucking pajamas with a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns on it.
Yeah.
There was a woman in there.
Sounds like Walmart.
Holy shit, that's exactly what I said to the person that was with me. I was like, did these people know they were going to court and not fucking Walmart? And this is like Walmart at like 11:30 at night. It's not day Walmart.
Yeah.
They're disgusting. There was a woman wearing slippers. Didn't you know where the fuck you were going? Of course you did. You're an idiot.
I went to Walmart the other day.
You did for what?
I was watch shopping.
In Walmart.
Well, it didn't work out at Macy's, so I went down to Walmart.
So you went to Walmart.
I went into Walmart. Within like 5 minutes, 3 people commented on my hair.
Really?
Odd.
That is odd. You get that a lot, though.
The first person said, "Hey, Bob Marley." And I said, "You're not getting any of my weed."
That's good.
Yeah.
You get that a lot, too.
I went to Macy's to go watch shopping.
Right?
The lady didn't want to help me.
What?
She was blowing me off like I didn't have any money to buy a watch.
Did you fucking pull out your dollar bills, y'all?
No.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
What's
I
her
couldn't
name?
get any help. I think she thought I was homeless. I mean, it might not have dressed appropriately for Macy's.
Right. Right.
Should have worn a suit.
Or just,
I just ended up not buying a watch.
Good. Fuck her. And you should have been like, I just want to let you know that I own Make Up the Name of a Fucking Company. Or
I own the Googles.
I just want to let you know that I'm the personal shopper for P. Diddy, and now you can suck his P. Diddy dick.
Yeah.
That's what you should have done.
I went on a whole watch shopping spree.
Did you get one?
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
I decided because when I was sick, I was reading an article on mindfulness.
Okay.
And supposedly, if you wear a watch, you'll look at your phone less. Hence, because you look at your phone to get the time.
But then you end up...
And then you end up getting sucked into the vortex of your phone.
Absolutely.
So I decided, I'm going to go buy a watch so I could be more mindful.
Right. You know what? I might fucking try that.
And then I couldn't find a watch that fit me.
Go to Kenneth Cole in the comments.
I looked. You can't wear a small watch because I have a big wrist.
Right. They have some big...
And if I wear a big watch, I feel like I'm wearing a monstrosity on my wrist.
Like G.I. Joe. Didn't G.I. Joe have a giant watch?
Yeah.
That had like a fucking toolbox in it or something?
So it didn't go well. I tried some watches on. Nothing worked for me.
Huh. I've never really worn a watch in my life.
I like the concept of the whole mindful. It made sense to me. That's why I was going to buy a watch.
And it's funny because in the last few weeks I've been, because I've had a lot of downtime. In the last few weeks I've been noticing that I have like a pretty serious obsession with my phone.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty serious.
I sometimes will not go online for the weekend or something.
I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, you could do it.
I can't
If
imagine
I go on vacation, I try not to even use the internet.
It's not, yeah, but I like have a texting fucking the whole deal.
You want to feel connected.
I don't know what I want to feel.
You have a hole.
Hey now. I don't know what it is, but I'm obsessed with it.
So the watch shopping didn't go well. Senior citizens.
Go ahead.
I would like to make a motion to ban senior citizen discounts. They annoy me.
Why?
If you're a senior citizen, you've had what makes you a senior citizen is you're 55 or 65?
I think it's 65.
You've had 65 years to save and invest your money. You should have a senior citizen premium, and I should have a junior citizen discount because I've not had as much time to accumulate money as you have.
What you say makes complete sense to me.
Yes.
It does.
I have my first supporter in this.
Absolutely. It makes complete...
Why do you deserve a discount because you're old and you didn't do a good job saving your money?
I don't think that's why they give the discount.
Why do they give it?
Just as like a courtesy.
A courtesy. I heard about something, talking about courtesy.
I heard about something.
I may try this. It's called the Good Guy Discount.
What?
The Good Guy Discount. I heard it on another podcast, actually, an NPR podcast, This American Life. Excellent podcast. And apparently, if you go into a store and you ask for the Good Guy Discount, you will get it like 20, 30% of the time.
No way.
This is what they say. But you have to have the right delivery.
My brother tries every delivery under the sun.
This is how the delivery goes. You go, let's say you're in Kenneth Cole.
Okay.
You go, hey, can I have the Good Guy Discount? Whoa. She's sneezing very strangely.
What are you talking about?
That's a strange sneeze.
It was not.
It's like...
That's not fucking even close to what it sounded like.
So you're supposed to say, can I get the Good Guy Discount? And
Like that? I'd be like...
Can I get the Good Guy Discount? And they'll go, whoa, we don't have any discounts. You'll be like, well, I'm a good guy. You're a good guy. Can I get the Good Guy Discount? Works 20 to 30% of the time in scientific studies.
All right.
You should try it. It'll be even funnier coming from you because you're not a guy.
I know. It would be funny, but nobody would be surprised.
I really want to end these senior citizens. If I had a place, I would not offer a senior citizen discount.
No?
I've had enough of these people. Because not only do they want a discount, they're obnoxious.
It's true. It's completely true.
They want extra napkins, all sorts of things.
They want extra napkins.
But that's my... I just don't like that they get a discount for no reason. Military, give them a discount. They served our country. I'm fine with it. Old people do not deserve a discount.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It's just how it should be. Next up, CrossFit people. Obnoxious.
I do know a couple CrossFit people.
I think there's no one I dislike more than CrossFit people.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for this stupid fad to be over.
It'll be over because now
Let's
people
lift
are starting
tires.
to get, because now people are starting to get really, really fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning they were like, let's do everything appropriately, and now they're like, let's just fucking see how popular we can get CrossFit. And there's a bunch of fucking dip dongs doing it. I said dip dong. I'm not afraid.
But everybody that does CrossFit thinks everybody cares that they do CrossFit. Why would I care that you lift tires? It sounds stupid to me.
It's true. I agree with you.
And they spend their whole life at the CrossFit
All the
gym.
time. All the time. CrossFitting.
Taking pictures of each other, putting it on Facebook. Who cares? Join the military or something.
Do something useful.
Like, as soon as I started hearing about these CrossFit entries, I'm like, thank God. It's like selection. It's like natural selection.
You might be strong, but you're not that smart. I agree with you with CrossFit.
I wish there was a filter on my Facebook where if it had anything to do with CrossFit as a picture or a post, it would block it.
I'll tell you what. I would love a fucking filter that if it had anything to do with CrossFit, religion, politics, sports.
No, you can't block the sports.
Why?
Football's awesome. Doesn't get more fun than football.
I have one of my daughter's friends repeatedly calling me right now. It's insane. It's obnoxious.
Weird.
It's fucking totally weird. 2383. Yeah. I'm about to blurt this kid's fucking phone number out. What's up?
One thing about football, though, is I am actually glad that the Super Bowl can't sell tickets this year.
Why? Why can't they?
The tickets aren't selling. There's like 2,000 seats that are unsold.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why would that happen?
Because it's in a cold climate where it's never been in cold climates before. Who the hell wants to sit outside in negative 20-degree weather?
Yeah, that's true.
It's supposed to snow.
Where is it?
And nobody here cares about the two teams.
Am I an idiot for not knowing where it is?
New York.
Oh, my God.
It's right here.
Oh, wow.
At Giant Stadium.
Even though I am going to a Super Bowl party this year.
You are.
I don't even know where the fucking game's being played.
It's at MetLife Stadium.
I don't even know.
Giants, Jets. But it's the Broncos and the Seahawks.
Who are they?
They're two teams.
I never heard of either one of them.
You're kidding.
No.
Peyton Manning? What?
This not a girl?
No.
Peyton isn't a girl?
Peyton is a guy.
All right. Well, that's fucking bullshit.
But I just love it. It's like it's finally an economy that works. the face value on Super Bowl tickets. Guess how much the face value is? What they sell them for?
I don't know, $100.
$800.
Shut the fuck up.
$800 face value.
That's completely ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I thought you would think that was ridiculous.
Of course I do. I think it's ridiculous to pay fucking $80. I picked an outrageous triple-digit number to be outrageous.
800 face value.
That's insane.
People are upset they can't get like double, triple the money for it.
What? That's ridiculous. I went to a Yankee game once because a friend of mine got a couple of free tickets. And I went to get a beer. And it was like
$11.
fucking outrageous.
That's
I was
normal.
like, that's insane. And the guy was like, well, you know. And I was like, that's insane. You understand that. I'm still going to drink this bitch.
I went to the Knicks game yesterday. 2 bottles of water, $13.
Oh, my God.
Pretty insane.
That is completely psychotic. You pay that much money for tickets to go see things?
Well, it depends on what it is. I didn't pay for those tickets.
Oh, you didn't?
No. I'm not a huge Knicks fan. But you know how much face value is on a normal Knicks game? At least the seats we were sitting in?
$200.
$450
Oh, my God.
per seat per
That's
game. And there's like
insane.
4,000 games a year.
That's completely insane.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It is.
What's going on over there?
This fucking kid, my daughter's friend, has just called me 9 times in a row. Can I call this kid's mom back and be like, your kid better fuck off? I can't. So I'm sending a text message to my daughter's dad telling him to have my daughter call this girl before I fucking go crazy. Because this is insane. Anyway. And just so you know, if you have a kid and your kid's using your phone to fucking call somebody else's mom's cell phone, don't let them call her like 11 times in a row.
Yeah.
Because it's insane.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah. Fuck that kid. Even though like 4 hours ago she called me and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, call you right back. I never did. I never thought about it again, actually.
Yeah. But these games are expensive.
That's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I was pissed off because where the hell was I? I went out to the bar after Wednesday night's derby practice. I didn't practice. I just was there. And hard cider was $6.
At the bar?
Yeah.
Is that unusual?
It's unusual to me.
How much is it normally?
I don't know. I don't buy those. I buy them by the 6-pack, which is probably like $6. It's outrageous.
'Cause isn't a normal beer like $6?
I don't know. I don't drink beer.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ordered anything that wasn't a mixed drink in a bar.
Yeah.
And I was outraged. Like, I expect a mixed drink to be that much money, but I don't expect a fucking hard cider to be that much money. It's ridiculous.
I don't drink.
Smart.
Never had to pay that. Yeah. So
what else?
I hate unnecessary sex scenes in movies and TV.
The gratuitous sex?
I don't like it.
Meh.
That's what porn is for.
Meh. I agree with you.
I don't think there should be sex scenes at all.
You think it doesn't add to the storyline?
No, it just annoys me.
Yeah.
I'm like, when is this going to be over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be the only man on the planet that feels that way.
I don't like it.
My brother...
If you want to see naked people having sex, watch porn.
My brother and I and his wife, when my mom was sick, we were all at the house, and one night it was real late. Nobody really slept, and my brother was like, oh, I finally... He's like a huge movie downloader. He uses some pirated system on his computer and downloads a bunch of movies. So he downloaded some movie, Don John or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, let's watch this. And we were trying to watch this for like 3 nights. So he puts it on. My mom's, asleep on the couch. And I'm sitting on the couch with her, and him and his wife are sitting in my other seat. And the movie starts. And it's like, what the fuck is this? Like It wasn't even on for 3 minutes, and we were screaming at him. His wife was like, what the fuck are you? She's your sister. What the fuck are you trying to make us watch? It was disgusting. And for me to be like, you got to shut this the fuck off. Shut this off right now. He was like, oh my God. And he couldn't get it off. He couldn't shut it down fast enough. It was disgusting. I also felt that way when I went to go see Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go with my mother-in-law at the time, not because I wanted to ever go anywhere with her, but because my husband was like, why don't you do something with my mom? My mom likes those women from Saturday Night Live. I ended up not asking her. I ended up taking my niece. Thank God, because the first scene in Bridesmaids is like her very awkwardly banging the snot out of this guy that's pretty much a douchebag.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have fucking died. There were two old ladies sitting behind us, and I heard one of them go, oh, I'm not going to like this movie. But they didn't leave.
No.
No, they stuck it out. It made me uncomfortable.
I never like those scenes.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like waiting for them to be over. Don't like it.
Really?
Cut it out. I know what happens. I know how it works. You have to show me.
It's the gratuitous nudity.
I don't like it.
You might be the only one, Brandon.
Nope. I can't be alone.
I think you'd be amazed at how many things you're alone in.
I wouldn't be amazed.
So you've been oiling up your beard. How do you like that?
It's excellent.
You do? You like it?
I've been putting the oil in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it looks it. I got to tell you, it definitely looks like healthy. Like I never knew that beards looked unhealthy.
I learned about it at your Shiva call.
Really?
Yeah. My friend Mike told me about it.
The Shiva call. It's just make up a word for my mom's memorial.
No, it's a Shiva call.
Is?
You were sitting Shiva. I was doing the call.
Oh, did you make that up?
No, it's a Shiva call.
God, I'm like the shittiest Jew on this earth.
Yeah, you need to learn.
I know, I do.
So yeah, I've been oiling the beard.
Yeah.
The funniest thing was I bought the oil from Christmas Tree Factory, which is where I was instructed to buy such oil.
Weird.
And then when I got home to use it, I realized I don't know how to oil a beard.
There's a way?
I didn't know even where to start. You just sprinkle oil in your So the good old Googles came in handy.
Yeah.
And I went online and watched a tutorial on oiling your beard.
Oh.
Extremely creepy.
Really?
I wish I could show videos on this podcast because you would laugh.
You're gonna have to post the video on the Facebook page.
Oh, this guy! I've never seen anybody take something more seriously than this guy took oiling his beard.
Serious. If I had a beard, I would like.
This is gonna go on the
treat it like
on the
it was my
Facebook.
child.
We have to remember oil beard Facebook. Oil beard. You guys are gonna love it. So yeah, I've been performing the oiling tactic.
I've been performing the oiling. All of you guys, like in our little bearded group, I see you're all like got a nice little fucking sheen to you when I see you now. It's nice. You must be talking in the corner.
We know how it goes.
Yeah.
We know how to do it.
Your secret little beard group.
I'm growing a hell of a beard here.
You really are. Like that's like Taliban beard.
I've never had a beard quite like this.
Really?
I've had a beard, but not like this. I'm realizing it's difficult to eat.
Really?
I get a lot of hair in my mouth while I eat.
You come right up under the chin and put it in your mouth? You got to come from the front.
No, that comes, you put something in, all of a sudden, you got like hair growing in your mouth. It's weird. Then you got to go like this. You got to go straighten out your mustache. Make sure it's not going in your mouth.
You don't have to tell me about that.
When was the last time you had a beard?
I have a beard right now.
You see the Grammys?
No.
What?
No.
Why?
Because I don't subscribe to cable.
It's not on cable.
What's it on?
Regular TV.
I don't have that.
You don't have regular TV?
No. Absolutely
it's free,
not.
regular TV.
No, it isn't. It's not. And that's not the point. It's fucking garbage.
How is regular TV not free?
It's not free.
Channel 2?
It's not free.
What do you mean?
No.
You get rabbit ears.
No, none of them are free anymore.
You pay for them?
Yeah.
Why would you pay for that?
Exactly. So I don't.
They had Metallica on.
What? Do they look old as fuck?
Yeah, they looked old. They were good, except they made them play did a mashup with a piano player, which was very odd.
What?
Yeah.
I think I hate all of the music now.
Some of it.
I think I might hate all of it.
Every music.
I don't know. I might just be bitchy because I don't feel good.
Oh.
See that? Yeah, I'm not impressed with most of it, and
they had this chick, Lord, I think her name is.
Who is
Lord. She looks like a witch.
isn't that Madonna's kid?
I don't know. She's ugly and witch-like.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, you should see it.
She performed?
You should pay for Channel 2.
Fuck that. Never.
She performed.
Like a spell?
Some kind of spell.
Was my Miley on there?
Unfortunately, no. I did miss her quite a bit.
Yeah.
I do like Miley. I found a new TV show that I like.
What is it?
Sam and Cat.
What?
Do you know what that is?
No.
It's a Nickelodeon show.
Salmon cat. Salmon like the fish?
Sam.
Sam,
And
like
cat.
Samantha.
Now this the
Oh,
girl,
yeah, I know this show.
You know what I'm talking
It's
about?
from, both of those girls are from two different Disney
Right.
shows.
First of all, the Sam cat or Cat, I don't know which one. Cat
Sam's the blonde and Cat
has
is the
most
redhead.
retarded voice ever.
That's Cat.
Why does she have a voice like that? I think this intrigued me enough to start watching the show.
So Cat was originally from a Disney show called Victorious.
I'm strangely watching the Sam and Cat show and enjoying it.
I'm giving you the lowdown. Cat is from a Disney show called Victorious. Sam is from a Disney show called iCarly.
I hope nobody arrests me for watching this show.
No, it's completely understandable. I like this show too because they're my two favorite characters from each one of those two shows that I've been forced to watch for the last,
So you
5
know the
years.
show.
Absolutely, yeah.
Are they lesbians?
No, they're not fucking lesbians. They're two kids from two different shows from two different cities that both were looking for roommates where they go to college and they ended up.
I'm telling you, they're lesbians.
It's super
They're
smart.
going to become, at the end of the show, the finale is going to be like the Ellen finale.
Good. God willing.
I'm telling you.
From your fucking filthy lips to God's ears.
If you watch that show with an eye for a little bit, just spotting a little bit of lesbian stuff,
Lesbianage.
you will realize that this is a lesbian show. I have no problem with it, but I didn't know they had lesbian shows on Nickelodeon.
I think it was pretty smart. Is it Nickelodeon or Disney?
Nickelodeon.
Are you sure?
I think so. iCarly was Nickelodeon.
It was?
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, they're fucking wicked smart because these two shows that they were originally from, iCarly and Victorious, were ended or whatever because the girls are basically like fucking in their 30s now. So this show was about high school kids, like overprivileged high school kids. So when these shows ended, how fucking smart of it was that of them? How fucking smart of them was it that they picked these two incredibly likable characters and made a whole other show out of these two? Hey, they're roommates. They were looking for roommates, and now they're roommates in college.
The cat chick is likable, but her voice is ridiculous.
Yeah. They made her way dumber in Victorious. They've actually smartened her up a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's with the voice?
I don't know.
It sounds like there's something wrong with her.
I think they're both singers, too.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm impressed with the show. My first entry into Sam and Cat,
Oh, my God.
Wait,
that
that doesn't
sounded
sound good
really
enough.
fucked up.
was the Sam jumps the tuna episode.
I don't know that one.
No.
Tell me about it.
Sam jumps over a big pool of tuna.
Do you love her because she loves meat so much?
No, I don't like Sam. I like Cat, except for the voice.
Yeah.
The show is good.
I like it.
And I like that little kid that's always making money.
Yeah. He likes
good.
the money.
He's good. How do you watch it if you don't have TV?
I can watch it on Hulu or Netflix or anything like that. I have that stuff. I have Apple TV. I just refuse to subscribe to fucking regular television. I refuse. The news is horrible. It's depressing. I can't. And I don't believe anything anybody says, so I don't even bother watching the news.
You probably shouldn't.
No, I don't. And the Grammys? Psst, who gives a fuck?
Psha.
Psha, who cares?
You know what else I hate?
What?
You know what else grinds my gears?
What? Chaps my
I don't
ass?
like when you go somewhere and it's too hot.
Like where? Like Aruba?
No, like you go into like an office and it's like
I'll
90
tell you what,
degrees.
in that fucking court, it is so hot in there.
No, I can't do it.
It's
I have a
so
panic
hot.
attack.
For me, I got like that.
I'm going to melt.
I got like that this morning. After being there for about 2.5 hours, I was like, I'm going to get sick. I had to go over and stand with my back against a window.
I saw a report that says that you cannot get sick from being cold. You can only get sick from being in places that are overheated.
Is that true?
That's what I heard.
That doesn't mean it's true. Everybody lies. I thought we just covered this like
right.
3 sentences ago.
But you can't get sick from being cold, apparently.
No,
but
you get
can
sick
be
from
sick.
germs. You don't get sick from...
You get sick from germs. The germs live in the heated, overheated places.
So do you think that the reason that so many people get sick during the winter is because we all stay inside?
Yeah,
where the germs are living.
It's not because it's cold outside. It's because you're inside where it's like heated to 90 degrees and you're melting.
Yeah.
I don't like those situations. As soon as I find a place that's too hot, I'm trying to find a way out.
Yeah, it's definitely too hot in court. It's fucking too hot. So, remember at my surprise birthday party?
I do.
My awesome sweater that I was wearing. I don't know if your attention was brought to this, but
I don't remember the sweater.
The other end of the table, the attention was brought to it. So, I work at a higher end store, a retail store, and
Sam's Club.
Right, and we got these sweaters in that were odd, kind of steampunkish. On the outside of this very large cable knit sweater, it feels like a recycled tire. And on the inside, it's like painted with something. And on the inside, it's like soft as a bunny's belly. So we get them in, they're like $110. I'm like, fuck no. I get a little bit of a discount, but still, even with the discount, that's a lot of fucking money for a sweater.
I wouldn't spend it.
I just don't buy clothes like that.
I wouldn't buy a sweater.
No.
Gets you sick. It's too hot.
Well, for my Christmas/birthday, since I was newly single, I decided to buy myself this sweater in lieu of the gift I would have purchased for my my mate.
So you spent $110?
No, I had my discount, so it was like, half that. Still, that's a ridiculous amount of money for me to spend on myself. I don't normally do that.
That's not that bad.
Still, it's like, it seems crazy. So I wore it that night at my birthday party.
Right.
And then I wore it yesterday. That's 2 times since I bought it. I must have wore it one other time. I love this sweater. I love it. I was coveting this sweater for weeks before I bought it. I came home yesterday and my fucking dog ate it. I almost lost. I almost cried. I almost started crying.
Yeah.
He ate it.
Not
And it
cool.
wasn't like he just chewed on the end of it and I could fix it or whatever. He fucking ate the whole shoulder off.
He probably thought it was a tire play toy.
I don't know what he thought it was. Oh my God.
You should make it into a sweater for him now.
I should make it into a noose for him. It was horrible. Oh my God. It felt so terrible. And I just left it. I screamed out some curse words and I just left it. And then he kept bringing me toys and dropping them on my feet. And I was like, we are not friends right now. But he knew I was lying.
Yeah.
It made me sick, though. It made me actually feel physically sick. I don't like when that happens.
No. I've never had a dog eat my clothes.
It's fucking terrible. It's terrible. He used to just eat my underwear and my bras. Just the intimates. Now he'll fucking apparently eat anything. I was also like...
He's growing up.
That's right. I also was exceptionally smelly yesterday, so maybe he smelled it.
Interesting.
It was. I was in a hot courtroom yesterday, too. Sweating, stinking.
Wearing a sweater?
Yeah.
Why'd you wear a sweater to a hot courtroom?
Well, I didn't know the courtroom was hot yet.
Should have worn a bathing suit, dressed appropriately.
I didn't know that it was hot yet. It was my first day in there. It was like a fucking sauna. It was terrible.
The other thing I don't like when it comes to it gets hot in places, and I don't like when you go places and you go to let's say a basketball game or you go to a movie or whatever. I don't like when the seats are cramped.
Like when they're just too small?
Not width-wise, because they're not usually too small width-wise, but either when there's people right on top of you and you can't move your arms, or there's no leg room.
Right.
They should have a standard for seats these days, because they keep making them smaller.
I was on an airplane
I feel lately like I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
It's not comfortable.
I was flying out to California. There was my boyfriend at the time was in the aisle seat.
I have to sit aisle if I'm on the plane.
Yeah. Well, apparently fucking so does he. And it doesn't matter if I want to sit there or not.
No.
And I was sitting in the middle. And then there was this old timer sitting next to me who turned out to be like a vet. He was in the Navy. He ended up being like a pretty sweet guy. I talked to him for like the last half hour of our flight. He was pretty nice. But when we first got on the plane, I was like, you know, I've got my elbows. I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
Fucking looking for my deal to plug my headphones in. And I wear my sweatshirt backwards like my brother, and I put my sweatshirt hood. I put my hoodie on backwards and put my hood over my face like this and just go to sleep. I can't. I don't want to talk to anybody. So.
Me neither.
I put my elbows up, and the guy's like, I'm looking for my outlet thing to plug my earbuds in, and it's on my right-hand side, which is where my boyfriend is. So I plug it in. So the old guy taps on his thing and goes, this one's not yours. This one's mine. And I said, yeah? So you get two? You bought two? And he just laughed. And I was like, you bought two and he bought two. How come I paid the same price for my ticket?
I like that.
Yeah. And he just kind of chuckled a little bit. And then he, you know, went to sleep or whatever. I went to sleep.
Did you stab him in the ear once he fell asleep?
No. Oh. I had my arm up on the armrest thing. He didn't seem to care too much. And but yeah. You
should just, like, next time if they wanted to try to steal the armrest, take your hand, lick it,
and fucking rub it down.
Right right down it. See if they still want it.
Yeah, there you go. I cleaned your armrest for you, you fucktard. It's all yours now. It's squeaky clean.
So, that was episode number 11.
That's it? We already talked for an hour?
Just about.
That's crazy.
Did you have another topic?
No.
Huh.
I was going to say that since I've been sitting here, I've gotten increasingly sicker.
Don't get me sick.
You just were sick. You can't get sick again.
I can get another strain of Bom'Chelle virus. It's like the neurovirus.
You should be so lucky.
So episode number 11, thingswedread.com, facebook.com/thingswedread, Things We Dread on iTunes. And we need you guys to help spread the word. Once we put up the post, share it, and share it again. So we need the help, right?
We do.
We don't like talking to nobody.
Listen, I'm talking to you.
I mean, not that we're not talking to nobody at this point. We have a decent amount of listeners, but we need more. We need exponential growth.
We do. Exponential growth. We actually have picked up quite a few listeners in the last few weeks. I don't know why that is.
We went to an event and people were taking pictures with us.
That's insane.
The Things We Dread people.
Yeah, that's insane. And you know what?
I'm surprised they wanted us in the picture.
I know. I thought it was
Who would own up to knowing us?
I thought it was funny that those people, every person was like, you don't look anything like I thought you were. There was actually a woman there.
They said that I was sexier in real life than they expected.
Well, they're not stupid. They're apparently not as stupid as us.
Look at this well-oiled beard.
Look at my well-oiled. Everybody said, even people that were friends of mine on Facebook as humans, because in Derby world, you kind of like, if somebody else does Derby or whatever, and you have that common bond, you just friend each other on Facebook. You don't ever have to have met each other because eventually at some point you will. Does that happen to you?
I just don't accept them unless I know them.
All right, well, I accept them if they're from Derby teams that I know we're going to end up running into. And it's like a networking kind of thing. So I had a couple of women that were my friend on, like my actual human being friend on Facebook. And they were also listeners of Things We Dread. And they put it together that I was the same woman like long after I met them. They didn't realize I was the same person. And they all said the same thing. We absolutely didn't think you looked like you look.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. I didn't ask.
What did they think you looked like?
Well, what'd you think I looked like? And they were like, we didn't think you looked anything like you. So I'm curious, like, I think we fucked up though and posted a picture of us on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
But I'm kind of curious to hear what people actually think we look like. Like, really, what do you think we look like? Don't fucking send me a picture of fucking the mother from Good Times and say you think I
you're
look
gonna.
like her.
You're definitely getting that.
What was her name? Florence something?
I don't know.
She's dead.
Yeah. Because if they listen to the show, they're assholes too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like there's no nice people that listen to this show. It can't be.
No.
Otherwise, you wouldn't like the show.
I don't know. I know a couple people that listen to it that I feel like, wish you didn't listen to the fucking show.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my Jewish mom.
Yeah.
I wish she's like, it's so funny. I was crying. And I'm like, please don't listen to the show. Oh my God.
Well, make sure everybody shares it with your Jewish mothers.
Right.
Share it with your mothers. Share it with your fathers.
Right.
Share it with your neighbors. ThingsWeDread.com. Facebook.com/ThingsWeDread. Things We Dread on iTunes. I am B-Man.
And I am Bom'Chelle.
And we'll catch you next time.